Hi, I'm Warren. I'm one of the founders of BunchOBlokes, and this is a guide that we're making called How to Be a Good Mate. The Melbourne Shrine is the location for the dawn service held here each year on ANZAC Day. And for many years my wife and I have come to stand in the darkness over here and remember what it must have been like for the young men on the beaches of Gallipoli, thousands of miles from home, cold, lonely, at risk, and hearing gunfire and bullets whistle past their heads as they contemplated their duty to their country and the possible loss of their own lives. The spirit of ANZAC is captured on a plaque inside the shrine that says, "Greater love has no man than he who lays down his life for his friends." This, of course, is a quote from the New Testament, from John's Gospel, and it's talking about Jesus, who's our example of mateship. Christians believe that God himself offered himself for our sake, and so that's the model that we observe. If we want to be good mates to one another, we should see what our friends need and what we've got to offer, and then offer them the gift that we have to give. And also, to be a good mate requires that we're able to accept that gift. The story of Simpson and his donkey is one of the great Australian legends about mateship. I remember coming here with my mother as a small child, standing right here in front of this statue of the man and his donkey, made famous for his efforts at ANZAC Cove to take water and food to the troops on the front line and bring back the wounded and the dead. This story tells us of his great heroism and his willingness to go into the battlefield to rescue his mates with the full knowledge that he might be killed himself, which in fact he was 4 weeks after he arrived in ANZAC Cove. Simpson and his donkey is one of the great stories of Australian mateship that was very much reflected in the bush, where men had to fight against fire and flood and even famine. And there was many stories of great heroism as men gave their lives for each other. One of the problems we have today is that the challenges that men face are different. We're no longer fighting floods or fires, at least most of us are not. The problems are different, and they have to do with where we fit in society. How to be a good father, how to be a good husband, how to be a good friend to support and encourage one another.